No bakes are the perfect window-worthy cookie in my opinion, and here is how I make them with the perfect texture every time. I have 2 cups of sugar, a stick of butter cut up, half a cup of milk, 4 tablespoons cocoa, and all of this is going to go into the pan. So you melt it all, get it to a boil for 1 minute, you remove it from heat, and as soon as you remove it from heat, you add in 3 cups instant oats, a cup of peanut butter, you can use smooth or crunchy, I prefer smooth, and a teaspoon of vanilla. You don't cook any of this, you just add it once you remove it from the heat, and the heat will melt the peanut butter and cook the oats. And then, as soon as it's all put together, you drop them on parchment paper. That's where you can shape them like hearts or whatever you want. But I always get this all ready to go because you don't want to cook too long or your no bakes won't be perfect. And I, for one, love perfect no bakes. So let's get to the stove. I'm gonna start with the butter. Cutting it up beforehand helps it to get more space on the heat. My 2 cups of sugar and a half cup of milk. And the 4 tablespoons of cocoa. And we just have to stir it constantly. The trick with no bakes is you really have to integrate everything before it boils. You want to have it on lower heat because once it boils, you do not want it to go long. So mine is getting almost bubbly on the edge here. I gotta be careful. But I gotta get my butter melted, and then you barely let it boil. And it's a perfect day to make no bakes because it is not humid in my kitchen, and my granite is nice and cool. The air is nice and cool in here. So it'll help them set really quickly and perfectly. How many clumps remaining, and it's just starting to boil. Basically, once my butter's melted and my clumps look good and it's boiling, this is the point where I just turn it off. I'm able to instantly grab my pre-measured peanut butter and oats, dump them in there. It's no longer on the heat, and I can just stir it right in. See how easy that is when you prep it ahead of time? And the cool thing is, at this point, it's such an easy project. I'm not going to use time warping it all in this video just so you can see how quick it is. Yep, you can have a cookie later, buddy. But I'm just getting this all mixed up. And I can immediately head over to my island where I always prep with either parchment paper or wax paper. Either work. I prefer parchment paper. But they set. My granite is really helpful in cooling them, and by the time I'm ready for the day, my cookies will be done. If you enjoyed this no bake recipe, I'm sure you'll love making apple fritters. They are just as good on your sweet tooth and definitely window worthy. Check out the video here where I share with you how I make this delicious breakfast, dessert, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for watching. Chow down and ciao.